So I'm Vadim Fedotov. I'm 39 years old.
I'll put that pain in the pot.
You can't fail if you don't give up.
How do you feel that Ronaldo has seen your podcast?
Don't make compromises because your body will break first.
Really good one. Go listen to it.
Having a little coffee before we go. How we're meeting this guy? We're actually going to Mike's podcast where he's going to be the guest. And the interesting fact, Mike is also a partner to this company. So Mike is a partner basically also with Ronaldo. They're under one company. Yeah, so it's really interesting. So yeah, really excited guys to show you. Really inspiring, just to see those people, to meet them in flesh and really, be inspired and inspire you with watching. And also one thing, what I can say is, my tip and advice for someone who also wants maybe to kind of attract bigger, better things in life, bigger, better opportunities, is sometimes, just go to your local city, just go to the best hotel there, just have a coffee. I'm not gonna say anything new, right? But when you're kind of dressed well, you come here, you have a coffee, you work, you feel the smell, you feel the environment. There's more people successful here. Sometimes you can even meet people, and you never know. And I always have this mindset, guys. You're always one meeting away, you're always one book, one thought, one opportunity away from completely different life. So every time I come, maybe spend extra 20 minutes, for a ride to come to have my morning coffee here instead of home, I see it as an investment. I see it as an investment in myself, how I feel, what could I potentially meet. You don't have to live in Dubai to do it. You can live in Eastern Europe, you can live in Bali, whatever, but go to good places, have a coffee, just maybe you'll meet someone, maybe you will just, feel better, maybe, you have a, Zoom meeting here in your background looks amazing, right? Like this. Crazy to see it in real life, completely different story. But yeah, having a coffee and then we are going to the set. Let's get it.
Vadim. Hey, Vadim. Chris. What's his name? Elvis. Remember that?
Elvis is all the short form content. Chris is long form podcast on
So I'm Vadim Fedotov. I'm 39 years old. I was born in St. Petersburg when I was 6. We moved to Germany.
Doing a small BTS
Yes.
for a vlog. I want to ask you a question. It was really
Please.
inspiring. So what would you say to people that are on this grind, hustle culture, sleeping 4 hours a day, not, taking care of themselves?
Yeah.
And your product is about that. So what would you say to them? Where kind of like,
You can't fail if you don't give up. And it's much easier to not give up when you're physically in a better state of mind. And so what I tell people is, if you don't look after yourself, over time, your career will also not be as good as it could have been because you cannot have the high net energy level that you would need to succeed. So when you think, hey, I don't have time to look after my health, I need to work on my business, don't forget, you need a working body to be able to work on your business high intensity
you will
wise.
make better decisions if you're rested well and your health is on point. If you're
And
foggy,
exactly, and you can do it longer. So we all know we can over a short amount of time work on little sleep, little energy. But a business is not being built in a short amount of time. So it's a marathon. Prepare for it. Look after your body. Don't make compromises because your body, at the end of the day, will break first before your business succeeds if you don't look after it the right way.
Yeah, because there's a lot of content pushed out. A lot of guys, if you're broke, don't go to bed, don't go to sleep, right? And it just goes hand in hand. Your health decisions you make, I think. So yeah, and one more question. I'm also been in a professional sport background. I've been playing ice hockey when I grew up, and for me it was the similar story to you. I also finished my career. It was mentally tough, to get into other ventures of life. So maybe what's your advice to other people who kind of are retired or about to retire? So what are some advice to them you can give?
If you're a professional athlete, understand one thing. A lot of the skills and talents that you build as an athlete are actually transferable. So communication, discipline, the capability to learn new skills. So you don't start as a new employee. You have already a lot of things in your background. So use this to your advantage when you start a new thing and consider it a sport. When you don't think this was my sports career and this is my corporate career, everything is a game. Everything we do has a scoreboard. Everything that we do has competition.
Yeah.
Even if it's just yourself, you might be your biggest competitor. There's a lot of things that you learn during your professional upbringing that you can take advantage of when you do a corporate or a business career.
But how did you mentally got over that, realization that I'm not gonna play in NBA?
So I was trying to find ways what gives me similar emotions like sports. So public speaking gives me similar emotions. Success, a good financial success. So good sales. And I realized, hey, I can replace my sports emotions with emotions that I receive from this new venture that I still have those triggers. I just have to change the triggers. And that's how you kind of reconfigure your mindset. It's still a sport, just on a different playground.
Amazing. I love this. And the podcast was amazing. Like I was listening through, I think everyone should listen to it. A lot of insights about business, about health, and about Ronaldo as well a little bit.
A little bit.
But yeah, last, the advice from Bioniq, or just the message from Bioniq to the world who's watching right now.
Don't do things blindly. When it comes to your health, you should be safe, but it also should be efficient. The innovations allows us today to take products that are actually good for you and you can see over time. If you're going to invest in your health, invest wisely and make sure that whatever you do, you can actually track it if it works or it doesn't work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck in business, success. I think I'm going to be the next customer.
There you go. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, you better.
How do you feel that Ronaldo has seen your podcast?
Hey, that is absolutely wild. I would have thought that for some reason he probably would have watched like a YouTube video or something, but podcast it feels amazing. It's like an indication that I need to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm curious to know like which ones he's watched, like which one would like
one
get
was
his interest.
So
Like, is it like the ones about relationships or dating, or is it the ones about like the UFOs or business? Like,
crazy.
it's crazy.
The most followed person on earth has seen your podcast.
Yeah.
Your baby, you've been building for 2 years, and sometimes you stopped. Is it worth it? Is it?
Yeah,
like,
I've had so many
know?
times where I think, fuck, mate, is it even worth doing this? But to know there's people like that are actually watching, it's pretty crazy.
That's a dope moment.
Yeah.
Congrats to you. This guy as well.
Yeah. Congrats to all of
Congrats
us.
to the team.
Where's the fucking team? Team.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy we're also nice, really. And the podcast was amazing. Like I was listening to, like this guy speaks so like smooth, so fluent.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think like a athlete, like big guy, would be so fast, be so articulate.
He's so switched on.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And a lot of things I learned actually, like listening to, like about like business as well. Like America, right?
Yeah.
Like what he said about America. That's crazy. Really good one. Go listen to it. Out now, probably.